Thank you. Bonjour. Good morning. First of all, thank you, Christian, for that introduction. Et merci pour votre excellent travail comme secrétaire d'État à l'agriculture. Greetings also to Minister Clement, and thank you for your aggressive leadership as Canada's Health Minister. Today's important announcement is largely the result of a lot of hard work by you and the talented team in your department. I also want to thank Andrew Bayer, Michael Maidman, Grant, and other members of the Salvation Army and the Salvation Army Toy Depot for hosting us here this morning. The staff and volunteers here at the Toy Depot do admirable work bringing Christmas to all children at this time of year. Across the country, Canadians are busy preparing for Christmas. In the spirit of the season, we're sending out cards and letters, making donations to worthy causes, and buying gifts for friends and family. It's an especially hectic time for families with children. My own kids, Rachel and Ben, have certainly spared no effort reminding Lorene and me about what they hope to find under the tree next week. But as we head into the holidays, there's a growing concern about the safety of some of the products on the market, and for good reason. We've all seen the stories in the news: lead-tainted children's jewelry, tainted toothpaste, toxic toys, and even worse are some incidents involving food and drugs. The worldwide Vioxx recall, for example, and the California spinach that was contaminated with E. coli. Canadians rightly expect their federal government to police the safety of these products. But the truth is, product safety regulation in Canada is not as rigorous as it should be. In the past decade and a half, we've fallen behind other industrialized countries, including some of our major trading partners. As more and more products from all over the world find their way onto Canadian store shelves, we need to set and enforce state-of-the-art safety standards for domestic and imported goods. And that's what brings us here today. Je suis ravi d'annoncer le nouveau plan d'action du Canada sur la sécurité des aliments et des produits de consommation. Ce plan national exhaustif prévoit une nouvelle législation et l'allocation de ressources additionnelles pour améliorer la sécurité de nos produits. Il renforcera la réglementation sur les aliments, les médicaments, les jouets et plus encore. I'm very pleased to announce Canada's new Food and Consumer Product Safety Action Plan. This comprehensive national plan will include new legislation and more government resources to improve product safety. It will strengthen our regulation of food, drugs, toys, and more. Au cœur de ce plan d'action se trouve une nouvelle législation qui sera présentée au début de l'année prochaine. Cette législation permettra au gouvernement fédéral, pour la première fois dans l'histoire, d'ordonner le retrait de certains produits si des entreprises ne prennent pas les mesures requises quand des préoccupations légitimes sur la sécurité sont soulevées. De plus, ce qui est encore une première, elle obligera les importateurs à assumer la responsabilité de la sécurité des produits qu'ils font entrer au pays. Et un autre précédent, elle imposera aux fabricants le devoir positif d'assurer la sécurité de leurs produits. The core of the action plan is new legislation that will be tabled early in the new year. It will, for the first time, empower the federal government to order mandatory product recalls when companies fail to act on legitimate safety concerns. It will also force importers, again for the first time, to take responsibility for the safety of goods they bring into Canada. And in yet another unprecedented action, it will impose a positive duty on manufacturers to produce safe products. Finally, it will lead to increased inspections of imported goods, stricter product licensing when problems arise, and better information for consumers. The Food and Product Safety Action Plan delivers on our throne speech commitment to build a stronger, safer, better Canada. Because Canadians shouldn't have to worry about the toys they're putting under the tree. They shouldn't have to worry about the food they eat. And they shouldn't have to worry about drugs that may do more harm than good. Moreover, Canadian companies that take product safety seriously shouldn't have to compete with fly-by-night operators out to make a quick buck, no matter what the consequences. Ce plan d'action profitera à tous les Canadiens. Il améliorera notre sécurité et notre santé. Il récompensera les producteurs, les fabricants et les importateurs qui utilisent des pratiques commerciales efficaces et responsables, et il stimulera notre confiance ici chez nous et notre réputation à l'étranger, selon laquelle le Canada est un pays dont les normes sur la sécurité des produits sont sans pareil. The action plan will benefit all Canadians. It will improve our safety and our health. It will reward producers, manufacturers, and importers who follow good, responsible business practices, and it will boost our confidence at home and our reputation abroad that Canada is a country whose product safety standards are second to none. In short, today's announcement is good news for Canadian consumers and good news for the Canadian economy. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very busy day. I know you in the media will be seeing most of you over the next 48 hours. So I'm going to leave Minister Clement to give you details of the legislation and answer all your questions. But thank you once again to the Salvation Army for hosting us, for all of you for coming. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.